Hello, everyone. We are running late today, so we'll keep setting up here in a bit and then go real live as usual. But it's pre-show now at 7 o'clock. So just chilling out here, trying to set up a few things on my end. Sam's going to get one of our other players, and then we'll be good to go. So... Yeah. Just pulling up all of the chats and things. Where are you, Chatterino? You're over here. Now you're over there. Now you're everywhere. Ba-ba-ba-da-dum-bum. All right, just gotta get things going. Where are you? I'm trying to pop out the events thing. There it is. Pop out. Pop out. Damn it. Oh, there it is. Okay. What? Where'd it go? Dashboard is trolling me. Yep, dashboard's for sure trolling me. Let's try that again. Huh. I'm confused, chat. Yo! Big Gain CA? I don't know. What's up? Welcome to the pre-show. I'm trying to figure out how the activity feed pop-out works because it's popped out and I can't find it. Like, literally, it's nowhere.
Okay, click it. Alt space M. And now push the arrow keys. And now move your mouse around.
Why? Why and how?
Well, I mean, I'm explaining the shortcut key for context menu move. We're gonna fix this.
Okay.
I literally got pinged in my meeting to ask whether I would be okay with us letting users bookmark the activity feed pop out. My answer is yes.
I mean, like pop-out chat, right? Like, it should just be a thing.
Yeah.
But is there any good food truck music?
It'd be like stadium music.
Ooh, I like that. Or like stadium
Crowd
ambiance.
noise,
But maybe I'm just probably not. No.
So we're not playing with the D.
That could be good.
We're not playing with the D20 or the D.
Do you want to check?
No, that makes sense.
There we go. Now I just need to make sure that it sounds okay. So we're playing Truck Off the Food Truck Frenzy tonight.
It says 3 players, 8, 10, 12, 20.
Okay, so you get rid of the small ones.
Get rid of the small ones.
There you go. We're just getting set up here, doing our last little bit of production stuff. Can you...
Hey, Mark.
I want to make sure the mixer's set up so that I'm not too loud since I'm on mic.
Hey, Mark, tell me if Jordan's too loud.
Always too loud. Yeah. I've set it up so that you two should be louder and then you can probably just put the mic between you.
Sure.
Let me know if the like background noise thing is too loud though, because I haven't fucked with that at all.
Are you making fun of the fact that I'm eating popcorn, or are you actually telling me something is popcorning?
Good old conferencing rooms where speakers are always at max volume.
Yep.
Something is going nuts. I mean, that could be the crowd noise thing. Let me turn it down and you let me know if things are less nuts.
I'll make them listen to that.
But it looks like it's getting picked up a little bit by the mixer. But I don't know how loud it is on the stream. So you can let me know.
I'm about to tell you.
Not at all.
No, it's not very loud at all.
Okay. I turned it down so I can recenter it.
Yo, yo.
It's
leave
not
the door
Sam eating.
semi-open.
Whose PC is that, by the way?
It is me eating.
The PC? It's ours. It used to be Ian's. You're right here, by the way.
Oh, okay.
That's the seat is not on camera.
Oh, I also found an item that we can steal for the room.
An
Yeah.
item from the room that can be stolen?
It's a clip fan.
Is this our timer before we start stream, or we start a stream?
Oh no, I just didn't realize this was in this room, and it looks cool.
Yeah. I'm just doing the last little. We're live, but we're just chilling. I'm just doing the last little bit of figuring things
All
out,
right.
and then we need to set
So
this
let's take the stuff we don't need and
up. Yeah.
What is this channel for? Board games.
Board games.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know the channel.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's one of the guest appearance.
All right. I guess we do need to pick
Trucks.
trucks.
Yeah. So I'll say what the trucks are, and you two can choose what you want, or chat can tell us which one they want us to play. All of the we're basically competing food trucks, trying to sell food at different venues is the point of the game, and each food truck has its own unique deck. They all do the same thing, but they have fun names that we can read through as we play them.
And then
So-
each deck has
theme.
very punny themes.
Yeah. So there is the Great Friholio, which is all TV show
Yeah.
puns.
Also, thanks for the follow, Dan.
Who's
There's
Danley?
Who's that? Who that?
Thanks for the follow, Danley.
there's
that?
BBQ, which is all Western themed puns. There's Sashimi Rollin', which is all music puns, because sashimi rollin', the hatin'. We have Game Jammin', which is all puns based on other board games.
This is like trivia.
We have Fig Town, which is like basically different puns based on famous sayings. And then we have Fry Hard, which are movie puns. So we have movie puns, TV puns, Western, music, board games, and famous sayings. And you can pick whichever deck you want to be. They're all exactly the same from a mechanics standpoint. It's just different jokes that you get to read.
Oof. That's
What,
gonna be hard for me.
what sounds good to you all, chat? I have the daily specials. We don't have to use them, but we can because it's a pretty simple game if we want.
I don't remember what those do.
They're like basically challenges and things that change how a day works around.
Cool.
So it's like during like instead of rolling set the die to 20 at this venue. So
What is this for?
I think you deal a daily special for each venue.
What is it?
I think that's the first player token,
Okay.
if I had to guess. Food sounds good, so does $1 million. What's up, Mr. Draco?
And these are just victory points, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Plus
those are just the points we claim.
promos.
How many points do you win? 10?
Basically, what happens is you
play-
there's die, and the die help you try to determine how much you're going to get paid from the
We
venue.
don't need the 4 or the 6.
Yeah.
Sashimi Rollins are really good,
You want that one?
funny one. Yeah, sure, I'll take
All
that
right,
one.
that's a great one. What about you, Sam? TV, movies, western, sayings, board games.
Definitely TV.
Okay.
Well, we have CCs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't you know we
don't
have-
have that on your
Don't you know
stream
we have high production quality here at Tilted Tables?
So when did this happen?
recently?
In a couple month or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Impressive.
It's easy.
It is actually.
It's so easy you could set it up on your stream.
Yeah. It's true.
Wait, which one did you want?
It's literally a website.
I took Sashimi Rolling.
Yep. And you took the Great for Holio. I think I'm gonna take the sayings,
Which is
which is Fig Town. We can read through some of these other ones at the end, but I'll set them aside for
oh, you guys don't need the 4 and 6
the 4
ones.
and 6. Yep. All right. And then the next thing is we have to figure out which of these cards we're playing with. I think you take 2 out. The booklet has a recommendation. I'm gonna ask this of you. Do you prefer more take that games, or do you prefer more like friendly game?
Take that.
Take that? Okay.
Let's do take that.
Okay. So the high level of take that is. If you like a high level, take that. It says take out venue is shut down and truck is shut down, and keep everything else. Wait.
That sounds backwards.
That sounds backwards. That's what it says. I think that they printed it backwards. I mean, you can read it. Tell me if I'm wrong. It says if you want high take that, discard those 2 cards.
Maybe our first
But
game should be friendly.
I
though,
think
so we, can
we
learn
should
the
do
game
that
a bit
one.
more.
Maybe it means add.
Because it's telling you to discard 2 at random or the 2 they list. But I think you're right that promote a venue and
Trigger a venue payout.
trigger a venue payout are less take that. So let's take those out and let's keep the other ones.
Trigger payout actually could be very like that.
It can be. I think it's just the shutdown ones are just like very like definitive. Is why. So I'm confused why they did that.
Well, I mean, I'd be down to do a friendly first so we can learn. I mean, if there's a difference between take that and friendly.
No, the rules are exactly the same. It's just there's cards that you can play have different actions, and you don't play with the full hand. You always play with out 2 of the cards from your deck. And so depending on which 2 you get rid of could change what actions are available to you during the game. And that's all they're saying. But the game plays exactly the same. So just take these 2 cards out of your deck, the promote a venue and trigger a venue payout. But we can start by reading the puns here of the ones we took out when we go live. Okay.
The Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Here we
Hogan's
go.
Heroes.
Malcolm, wait, what?
There's
Promoted
that. There's that.
Flavored Ice Baby,
Okay.
and Notorious BLT. I don't know what
I'm
Notorious
gonna figure
BLT
out
is.
how. Daily
You don't know what-
special-
The Notorious B.I.G. is?
Is L.
I know. You don't know what a BLT is.
I do know what a BLT is.
It's a pun. So this in itself is a pun.
But this is a pun on
Okay.
Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
This is a pun on what?
The Notorious B.I.G.
B.I.G.?
Mm-hmm.
I never heard of them.
Oh, you don't. Okay, so you don't know.
I don't know who that. Yeah. So this game has like a combination of trivia, which I'm very weak on.
Okay. Perfect.
Don't invite you to trivia. Got it.
Yes, do not.
Go
Or
ahead and shuffle that.
You don't want
Sam,
me on your
and
team.
then I think
in
we're good to
trivia.
go.
Okay.
All right.
So I have these 2 cards out.
Yes.
And face up.
Do you want to be the splits
Sure.
manager?
Gangster confirmed.
He is.
Sam Gangster
He
confirmed.
is.
Okay.
Okay, so intro, I guess, is probably same as for Bree.
Hi,
Intro
Raven.
yourself. Hi, Raven. Intro me. I'll say something, and then intro
And then Dan can-
twitch.tv/Danley.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, then you can intro yourself.
Sounds good. Who goes
Cool.
first?
All right.
Well, that's a game.
So we're gonna be right back, y'all. We're gonna cut to the actual live screen, and we'll be back here in just a few seconds.
ready with tweet?
But before we do that, I'm gonna prepare the tweet, which, yeah, Sam and I both remembered. Totally.
I did. I knew it was happening.
You guys haven't tweeted out that we're live yet?
No, because it's pre-show.
Pre-show.
Oh, I already put it in my
But also,
Discord.
I also was just busy. Here, I'll just take.
Where's the
this.
instructions? I'm going to quickly read it real
Yeah, go for it. It's not
He
a
doesn't
super
trust
complex
us.
game.
I'm probably going to lose really badly.
Oh, you'll be fine.
That's
All
right,
right.
Mark.
We're gonna tweet real quick that we're live. All of you amazing people are already here, so you know what's up. But for everybody else, we're gonna let them know we're getting started here, and then we will go live for real.
You guys should also tweet that we're live.
It's true. Yeah, or you can retweet our tweet.
Thanks for the follow, Raven. What?
Oh,
What was
wait.
that? What was that
I
sound?
thought they
What was that
followed you.
about?
I thought they followed you. I was like,
Welcome to the table, Raven.
Raven's already following me.
Okay.
thanks for not following me.
Do-do.
It's okay. I think Mark's following you because I rated you.
Have the most money at the end of the game. The game takes place over 5 rounds, consists of select trucks, roll dice, select actions, execute
What's your
actions.
Twitter?
Ooh, Danley
Daniel
sub.
G. Oh, the emotes.
Did I spell that right?
GIH.
Dan, where's that 5th emote?
There we
I haven't
go.
hit 50 followers. No, not followers, 50 subscribers.
Whoop, whoop.
I need 50.
Gotta get those emotes, right?
Yeah, I know, but too far away now. I'm content with the 4. We'll try for 50 when we hit
When we hit 1,000 followers.
1,000 followers. What's the correlation? You know this data. What's the correlation between followers and subscribers?
I do not know that data.
I'm very surprised you did not know that.
CCUs and subs, on the other hand.
Alright. Almost done writing the tweet.
First players.
Yeah. Followers and data do not have, or and subs do not have a great correlation.
Copy. Alright.
Are those your emotes?
Those are my emotes.
Damn, your emotes are actually pretty lit.
Yeah. Hey, our emotes are lit too.
I just don't have our emotes
Rip.
anymore.
Rip.
Well, if you're a partner, you could give forever subscribers, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we are not partners.
You want to make us a partner?
Well, I mean, like, you should ask if you guys should be partners. I mean, you guys have the board games handle.
This is true.
We'll be able to sell it one day for a lot of money.
I like the re one. What's the other one? I can't see the other one.
Cat in the
Rect. It's a rect
What a hat.
one.
I have Guilty's emotes.
2 subs for every 300 followers.
There we go.
That's what I imagine
Hey.
each time.
I have.
First player is the
Whoops,
person
whatever.
who's taking you from punishment.
I posted it from my account, so it's still at the table, but it's fine. I did it right on Twitter, I think. All right.
Cool.
Now we're about to be back for real, y'all. So give us a sec. We'll be back here in just a few seconds. See you soon. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tilted Table. We are very excited to have you here with us today because today we are playing a game called Truck Off the Food Truck Frenzy.
Yeah, truck off, Jordan.
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be the pun for the entire game. My name is Jordan, aka Axel Hellfire. I'm joined by my colleague.
Sam, DJ Fluffkids.
Yes,
Follow me.
And we have a special guest this evening. Why don't you tell us about yourself?
My name is Danley. You should follow me. No.
There's a healthy competition.
There's a competition. Me and Sam work together on the same team. He's my PM. I'm his engineer. And we have a friendly competition to whoever
Yes.
gets 1,000 followers first.
So what you're saying is Sam should type both of your Twitch channels in the chat right now, and
Why,
people
he
can
should.
decide. But
I don't know how I feel about
Aren't
self-promotion
you-
on our channel.
Aren't you a moderator, Sam?
Yeah.
SO.
Yeah,
Where's the command?
exclamation point SO.
Do we actually have an SO command?
What do you take us for?
We're a high production stream.
That's right. So, some of you who've been around for a while may have seen us unbox this game back in November
Wow, look at
as
that.
part of our PAX Unplugged preview. This is, as we said before, Truck Off the Food Truck Frenzy. It's a game all about sending your food trucks to different venues and trying to make the most money while competing with the other food truck owners for whatever audience is available at that venue for the day. Now, the way that works is we actually have
Still a bit more.
in front of us a bunch of different venues here, and each of these venues has a different die associated with it. And at the beginning of each round or day, we're going to go ahead and roll each of these dice to figure out what is the total amount of money available. Basically, what is the potential profit at that venue based on the crowd size. Now, the certain venues have a higher potential crowd size, but the dice will do what the dice will do, so you never know quite how it's going to turn up. But you will get to see what the numbers are before you make any decisions, which is important. So the first thing that we're going to do is go ahead and roll all of these dice, which I'm just going to go ahead and do now. Okay, so we have a 2 for the Food Truck Expo, a 10 for the concert, a 7 for the sporting event, and a nice 15 for the gaming con. Now, the second thing that would happen is we would look at all of our trucks and I believe pick 2 of them that we're going to place, that we're basically going to send out for the day. So each of us have 4 cute little truck tokens. I am Figtown, I'm adorable. And on the back, they associate with each venue. So what we're each going to do is secretly choose the 2 venues that we want to send our trucks to and put them out like so.
What do the numbers mean again on top of
Just the type of die that gets rolled.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
and then it matches with what.
Yeah.
I see.
Yep.
And we choose 2.
Yep.
Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to send out trucks to each venue, but we will all make this decision simultaneously, so no one knows where the other trucks are going to go.
And then you understand how the payout works?
Not
We haven't
really.
gotten to that part yet.
Well, so strategically, if we're both here, then we split the payout.
Right.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm just.
Yeah.
It was important for
Yep.
selection.
That is, yeah. So if you can get a venue all to yourself and nothing else crazy happens, that's fantastic for you.
Makes sense.
Okay, so the next thing that happens is we're going to go ahead and reveal what everyone has chosen.
Are we counting this as we're done with the rules?
Sure. We can count it as rules and first turn because this is a game that is simple enough that you can teach it through the first turn.
Sounds good.
So Sam has chosen 10 and 12.
Oops, I did not mean to do that, but that's fine.
I have chosen 12 and 20. And Dan has chosen 8 and 20. So that worked out quite well for Sam, if I say so myself. So the next thing that happens is we need to actually figure out who the first player is. And I'm wondering if whoever has the rulebook can tell us if there's a cool first player decision factor. If not, we
The
can
first
always
player
schwaz it.
is the person who has most recently eaten from a food truck.
That's good. That makes sense.
When
That's
was the
good.
last time I ate at a food truck?
It's been a while.
It's been a while for me too.
I tried to go to Senior Seasick, but it was already not there.
But when was that?
That was like a week ago.
I'd count it.
I guess
I'd
so.
count an attempt to go to it as going.
All right. I get
Sure.
to go first.
since I can't actually remember when it was.
Or this is the troll where being first is actually at a disadvantage.
It depends. It's gonna rotate, but
So-
basically,
It goes 5 rounds, is that right?
yeah. So we have 5 rounds available to us, and we each have 10 identical cards. And well, sorry, the cards themselves aren't identical, but each of our hands are the same.
Except for the 2 that we took out.
Right, when we all took out the same 2. Now, the way this is going to work is before we start playing through the round, once we've revealed the trucks, we're going to decide which cards from our hand we would like to be able to play during the turn. So there's 5 rounds, so on average you want to play 2 cards per turn, but you're not restricted to that. You could play all 10 on the first turn if that's your strategy, right? However, any card that you select to set aside for this turn, you will not get back whether or not you play it. So it's gone for the rest of the game. You have 10 cards and you will play these 10 cards once each throughout the entire 5 rounds. You will never get them back. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So we're going to choose what cards we want to play. So I might set these 3 aside just as an example. And then once we've all done that, we're going to pick them up, and starting with the first player, we're going to play 1 card at a time and take the action on the card. So for example, I might play the reroll card, which allows me to pick one of these dice and re-roll it, potentially completely changing its payout. I might also play the place another truck card, which allows me to put one of my other trucks on any venue. It does not have to match its number. I can just add it to any venue. I could play move a truck to move one of my trucks to a new venue. You can have 2 of your own. You can have multiples of your own truck at the same
What
venue.
do these points mean?
They don't mean anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, I actually don't know what they mean, but I don't think they have any relevance to what we're doing.
Okay.
You can shut down a venue, which we flip the venue over and it doesn't pay out anything for the turn. You can shut down a truck, which you just remove it.
Money value if unused.
Oh, I see. See, if you pick a card for a round and you don't end up playing it, you just get money for it.
Oh. We never played with that rule.
Yep.
That seems like a rule
Good
we might
question.
want.
Yeah. You can also double the payout of one of your trucks. So you would split the payout evenly, then double whatever your truck was
what
worth after
this
that.
symbol means, or what that card
What the
means?
card means.
It's
well,
both.
we'll
It's
put, there's a symbol that matches it that you put on the truck to indicate which truck you played it on.
I see.
And then you can also move someone else's truck and, as I said before, place another truck again. So those are all the different cards we have available to us.
So we have 5 turns to play many cards, and we could play on venues that are on any venue, or the only venues that you're
No,
on.
you can. The cards are not tied to the venue at all.
Okay.
However, well, I'll cover that in the second round.
Okay.
So in this first round, we need to pick which cards we want to do, and set them aside. Now, in future rounds, we're going to deal out some of these daily special cards, which will augment 2 of the venues that are in play, and make the game a little more interesting. But for this very first round, we're just going to play it without any daily specials. So, yeah, right now we just need to pick our cards.
I see. And we can play as many as we want.
Yes, yep. So if you are really happy with your situation here and you're willing to risk it, you could decide to play no cards and just save them all,
So
right?
that also means that my turn goes, my turn resolves, so that means I have to do everything that I chose in my cards. Then it's your turn.
You play 1 card at a time.
One card
and
at
it
a
goes
time.
around. Yep.
Oh, but you get to choose many cards for that round.
Correct.
I
But
see.
you have to choose in advance. This can also be strategic because if there's a card that you like really want to play after everyone else is done, you need to have enough cards that you make sure you go last.
If I were to put 3 cards down, then I get to choose
The
out of
order.
those 3
Yep,
cards. Okay,
yep.
cool.
Yeah, they become your hand for the round basically.
All right.
Um,
Let's think about what cards I want to choose.
right.
Jordan, do you want to put betting in chat?
Yeah, I could do that. Well, Dan is thinking I will go get the betting machine, aka my laptop.
All right. I'm also ready.
Okay.
Mark,
I have my
you know who to bet on.
I have my cards set aside.
Me too.
So I saved 2 for this round.
So did I.
How many did you pick, Dan?
I picked 2.
Okay, so everyone has their 2 cards. That's your hand for the round. Now, starting with Dan, you will play one of those cards.
All right.
And this is the you
Or
have
pat.
to play, right?
Yes, you can pass, but if you pass, you're done for the round and you're just cashing the cards in for money.
So
Yep.
this cashes in for money. I see.
Yeah,
If I want to.
based on
If
those
you
numbers,
pass,
yeah.
All right. Well, I will place another truck, and I would like to place this truck here.
Cool.
Okay, so
Two.
you're getting in on Sam's.
Oh, also, if I were to place this
Venue.
truck here, would this mean I get 60% on the cut?
Yes.
Yeah, so we would divide it 3 ways, and each of those trucks would get a third. Yep, That's
Same
exactly-
EV.
exactly how
Just
that
saying.
would work. Yeah, until something happens to that venue.
Jordan has plans.
I'm actually just going to re-roll the concert venue because I don't like that 10. Oh look, it's a 10.
Hey,
Rip!
hey,
Rip
hey.
me. Rip my re-roll.
I like that. Well, given that, I'm going to play a double payout on the concert venue.
Re-roll it again. Re-roll it again.
I
He
would like
wants the 10.
to re-roll the sporting venue. Actually, no, the food truck venue. That's what I want.
Yeah, it's all yours, right? Might as well.
Ooh.
That's better.
6. Much better.
Okay. I am going to double the payout on my gaming con truck. If you can set that up for me, Sam.
Cool. That helps me pick which venue
to
I'm
re-roll,
re-rolling.
That's fine. I hope you roll a 20.
Where's the dice tower when I need one?
I hope you roll a 20.
All right. Let's roll it where chat can see it.
You
Wow.
rolled the same number, same as me.
Impressive.
Wow, still on 15.
All right.
I'll take it.
That's it.
All right,
Yeah.
where do these cards go?
So they just go away for the rest of the game. You can add them. Although, before we discard them, we should read what their puns were.
Oh, yeah.
We should have done it when we played it, but I forgot. So why don't you two read yours real quick while I'm setting up the betting.
Okay, well, I started by saying, the rice is right.
Oh, my turn. My reroll was live and let fry.
Nice. Betting is open, by the way. If you want to bet on who will win the game, you can type !bet 0 and then the amount of tilts that you want to bet if you want to vote for Sam. !bet 1 and the number of tilts for Danley. And !bet 2 and the number of tilts for myself. If you don't know how many tilts you have to bet, just do !tilts in chat. All right.
Black and yellow and chicken rice.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I like it. I have, my reroll was kombucha lips on this.
Ooh.
And then I also had hot cross man buns.
I had mashed potatoes.
Oh, mash.
Mash, M-A-S.
Mash the show. That's
All right.
that's clever. So
All right.
get those bets in. We're going to figure out the payouts on this first round.
So Dan's going to get 6 for the first one.
Sweet.
Uncontested.
Second one is 10 to me,
And
5 to
me.
Dan.
Yep.
Rounding.
Rounding, I believe, rounds down, but I will confirm.
Okay.
I think the extra is just lost, like we can't serve it. Payouts. Yes, extra is lost. So
And then
That
I
worked out
gave you the
decently.
3 for the other one, and
Yep.
then Dan, you need the 3 for
and then I got a 14 for taking half of 15 and doubling it.
Wait, what do I get 3 for?
this one.
I'm not.
Oh, no.
No, that's not me.
That was me. I already took my 3.
And then this one.
No, you need 7.
I would get 7.
Woo!
Jordan gets 15.
Yeah, he paid me out
Okay.
already.
Jordan's winning.
So
Throw things at him.
first round check in. I have 17 points.
I have 13.
I have 18.
Not winning.
Jordan's beating me. It's rigged. It's rigged, I tell you.
Daly's winning by 1. We need to stop him. All right, so grab your trucks back.
Oh, all of them?
Yes.
Oh, it's only for the round.
Yep, we'll reset them every round. All right, so now we have some
Interesting, okay.
daily specials that are going to come into play here.
Interesting.
I'm going to discard the ones that for food
Do we need
trucks
to
that aren't
re-roll
in
these
play.
or no?
We will, yes.
I see. So each
So-
turn you re-roll and also reset.
Gaming Con has parking violations. This venue must have 3 or less active trucks for trucks to receive a payout.
Interesting.
So if 4 trucks show up there, it just doesn't pay out. And our other one is insurance policy. During payouts, every active truck at this venue collects a $4 payout if the venue is shut down.
Interesting. Okay.
So basically, you will get something even if somebody shuts it down.
I see.
All right, so let's go ahead and re-roll these. Would you like to do the honors?
Yeah, no more rigging it, Jordan. 10.
Yeah. And these daily specials will stay for the rest of the game unless we draw a new one for that same venue. We draw 2 every round.
6. 8.
All right, so we have 10, 3, 6, and 8. That food truck expo is looking real good with its insurance policy. Could be interesting. Lots of options here.
Don't choose the wrong ones this time.
Yes, Sam.
True.
That's going to be Sam's excuse when he loses, is that he chose the wrong trucks on the first round.
I think I definitely did better. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
What were you going to pick?
The 20.
Yeah. The 20 was pretty good.
All right.
Okay. Reveal. I have 10 and 20.
10 and 20.
8 and 20.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, we're already screwed on 20.
Well, it's 3 or less. We are 3.
We are 3. So if any more trucks go there,
I see.
no one gets paid.
I'll see.
So mutually assured destruction.
Mark spelled your name wrong.
Jeez, Mark.
You should spell his name with a K. Show him.
This is an interesting round.
Isn't this supposed to be bet?
Oh wait, I thought we.
Oh, wait. I think you spelled wrong.
That's
we
not
pick,
it either,
We
Mark.
pick cards after this, after setting.
Yeah. Yeah, you always pick cards after you see the layout. Otherwise, it'd be way too hard.
Can you double and double again?
If you have 2 of them, you shouldn't have 2 of them.
No,
Oh, there's only one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless you.
All right, I'm ready. You were closer the first time, Mark. It's an A instead of a second O.
No, I think you got it right.
No.
Good job, Mark.
No.
All right, Jordan.
I am not done yet. Give me one more second.
Mr. Indecisive over
Got
here. All right, how many cards
Wait.
did everyone pick? Oh, never mind.
2.
2.
All right, I picked 3.
Oh, Jordan's got some
Got
shenanigans
some
in this
power
one.
power plays going here.
I am going to place another truck right here at the sporting event.
Oh ho.
Saw it coming.
No, I'm going to place it at the Food Truck Expo, actually.
Oh ho.
Saw that coming too.
Sure you did. like that insurance policy. Yeah, that was it, Mark. You did it for real. You nailed it.
I think I'm gonna move Jordan's truck. I'm gonna use the Stranger Wings card.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Your pun.
Live and let acai.
Yeah. And I will shift Figtown into the sporting venue. Yeah, I will shift Figtown into the concert venue.
Okay.
Wow, what a jerk.
Why hurt one of you when I can hurt two of you?
All right. That changes what I wanted to do.
Yeah, it's weird how that happens, right?
I don't like the fact that Jordan's gonna get a free turn with a free card. I'm gonna get screwed somehow. Ugh.
Yeah. Sure.
All right. I'm going to do. I'm gonna move.
Move me again.
Ooh.
I'm gonna move Jordan to here.
Wow.
To shrimp a butter fry.
Okay.
Whatever that means.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and re-roll the concert just to see what happens. Could be worse.
Could be worse. I mean,
Odds are
it could be. It is gonna be worse. Oh,
But it didn't change
Is exactly
anything.
the same.
No. One by one.
But we're splitting by
we're
two.
splitting even. Yeah.
But I got my sauerkraut and Brussels sprout trout.
All right. So I think I pass my fresh mince of bell pepper, which is a reroll, and I'll collect one for it.
Nice. What are you doing? Player pass.
I could play or pass. Should be the same thing.
True. We're putting the timer on you now.
Well, I'm just gonna double up this guy, which should be the same thing anyways. Or I should just get.
He's got friends in low main places.
Oh, man.
Friends.
See, now I have to make choices because I get to move somebody's truck.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I mean, I think the answer, you know the answer that's right.
Yeah, the answer is his truck.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Especially because he's winning.
Before you doubled it, the answer was probably
Sam's.
But now that you've doubled it, I can get 7 and give Sam 8 and give you nothing. Whereas before, we would have each gotten 3 and Sam would have gotten nothing.
Wow,
so
that's
you
rough.
made that decision for me.
Wow, that's
So
rough.
I'm going to do that
Wow.
and take my 7 and let Sam have
I
his
see how
8.
it is. I see how it is.
Wow.
I thought that was going to be here.
It's faux grass foie gras.
Ouch. I got faux grass foie gras.
All right.
So
Well, I'm way
parking
behind.
violations.
7 for Jordan.
As there were 5 trucks at the venue.
Yeah, guys, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I only parked one of my cars there, thank you. You guys all parked both of your cars there.
That was
I don't know what's up with that.
2, correct?
Yep.
That was turn 2.
All right.
Can I trade this for 20?
No.
Just so you can make change in the future. All right, status check. We're still letting you place your bets, but we're not gonna let you place bets before we score the next round. So right now I have 24.
I have 22.
I have 18.
So Sam comes back into the game with his dastardly plays.
Add his banter for Flocra.
And,
Yes, I know, Mark.
I'm actually really glad that you put my second truck at the concert venue, or else I would have ended up with 3 instead of 7. Because you would have just claimed it for yourself and tried to double up. So that worked out well. I was going to try and re-roll this if Sam put me there, but
Yeah.
it worked out. All right, so Sam is now first player. We're going to
Dan
draw
should do the
2 more
rolling,
daily
yeah.
specials, and then Dan can roll.
Oh,
So no
evacuation.
longer insurance policy. Evacuation. When using a reroll at this venue, you must reroll the adjacent venues as well.
Oh.
means this guy?
Yeah, so
Nice.
no, just the concert.
I see.
Because in other games, there could be a venue over here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And no more parking violations. Wow, how convenient. Tornado Alley. Before payouts, each owner flips their truck and calls which side it will land on. If incorrect, the truck is shut down.
Wow.
So we're basically going to be, sitting here and like flipping it, which
Wow.
is, yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Chat's has to call legit flips. I
Yeah.
think it's minimum 2 in the air.
Yeah.
It has to land on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a legit spin.
I feel like it has to get
It's
up to
also
eye
legit.
level. Sure, probably.
It's gotta clear like this.
Yeah, it's
bar
got to
of
clear the camera.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Sure.
Dan, why don't you roll the die?
Let's start with the
Show us them rolls.
Food Truck Expo. It's a
1.
Get those bets in, chat.
I'm gonna give you extra points if you roll 1 on
Wow,
everything.
that reroll just became super valuable.
7,
9,
12.
12. Okay. 1, 3, 7, and 12.
If it was 9, that'd be amazing.
And the 12 is on Tornado Alley.
Okay, and then we place, and then we.
And then we pick cards. Yep. So, I mean, you can know what cards you have available, which may affect your placement. But. Do, do, do.
Do.
Do, do, do. Okay,
Let's flip them.
flip them. 12 and 20. I'm
10 and 12.
so
8 and
predictable.
10.
Wow.
8 and 10. That's a good spread. It's a good spread. You know what? I'll take a 50% chance of 12 by myself. That seems good odds.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
Time to pick those cards, y'all. All right.
Okay, so there's 2 more rounds after this, right?
Correct. Yep. So, on average, you should have 6 cards right now. And there's this round and 2 more. Do do do. Do 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 do.
And I'm going first?
Yes, you are. Round 3. Sam is first.
Do we have to choose a number of cards all at the same time, or can you choose?
It's all at the same time. So like, you can put them under the table or whatever if you don't want people to know how many you
I
chose.
see.
Mark, we could come up with funny waffle truck names. Since at some point in my life I probably own a waffle truck.
I'm for it.
All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
All right. I have 2 cards.
2 cards.
1.
Or sorry, I have 1 card. I don't know why I said 2. I don't know why I said 2. There's literally only 1 card
All right.
there. So 1, 1, and 2. Ooh.
Okay.
Lucky.
All right.
All right.
I don't like Jordan's chances.
So
Shutting it down.
which one are you shutting down?
Fig Town.
All right. My 50% just turned to 0%. So
0%.
comes off the board.
How I Met Your Smothered Pork Chops.
Ha
All right, I'm gonna go with.
Good thing I picked place another truck. No.
Reroll.
All right, what are you
The
re-rolling?
Thunder Egg Rolls. We're gonna re-roll the green.
Yep, going for max value.
2.
Hey, 1 to 2,
Whole
you doubled
2.
up.
There we go.
And a 10.
Yeah.
Well, this is a tough decision now.
Obviously, I'm not a threat.
I don't know about that.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think.
I mean,
Sam's getting-
shutting down this truck is probably your best value right now, right? If I
Right-
don't know what
I
card you have.
Right now, you're getting 8.
Yeah.
And if I do this, you would get. No. If I play this card,
I'm guessing you have to move your truck, move
Yeah.
someone else's truck.
No. If I play this card, your expected value goes from 8 to 10. So I'm going to sell move my own truck for 1.
Ooh.
So one point, please. Yeah. So this is going to be a good round for Sam.
All right.
'Cause he shut me down.
Not anymore.
Oh wait, no. No, I'm gonna go for the big plays. I'm gonna move my truck to Tornado Alley. That's the play. Go for the 12. It ups Sam's, but if I make the 50% flip, then I make the 50% flip.
All right. Well, I'm
You know
still
what?
shutting down Sam's truck to pocket.
Oh, to give yourself the 10. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm glad I realized that before I saw what your card was.
That's fine.
All right.
It's
All
like-
right.
That would have changed.
Yeah,
All right. So let's just start doing payouts.
So
I want to save yours for the last. Jordan.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, 2 for the food truck,
And 10.
10 for the concert.
Bet on me, Mark. This is the chance. Bet on my truck flip.
I got 7, and then Jordan.
All right.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Hold on.
Mark, if you want to bet on me, it's exclamation point bet to 100.
All right.
All right.
And Mark, I'm gonna let you choose whether you want heads or tails. I'm gonna let you call it if you're betting on me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right,
All
do
right,
it,
all right,
do it.
All right.
We're gonna here. Let me see if I can
Always tails. There you go.
All right. Tails is the number side.
always tails.
Okay.
Oof, this is gonna
I'm
go
always
poorly.
tails. Okay. Okay. You got a spot. You got to be the one making sure it's high enough.
All right.
I'll count the flips. I can't count
Oh,
the flips.
it's tails.
It was high
Rigged.
enough.
Rigged.
Tails.
Rigged.
It wasn't
Good
enough
call,
flips.
Mark.
Was it like 10 flips?
It was like 10 flips.
Yeah, I went balls to the wall on that one. I am very happy because
All right. So
I
we
would
gotta, we gotta beat Jordan.
I would have picked heads, so I'm glad I let Mark pick.
All right. All right. So at the end of the round, I'm in last place with 29.
I have 30.
I have 36
All right.
off that lucky flip.
Time to take Jordan down.
All right, let's see what the new daily specials are. A twofer. Before payouts, receive a $5 one-time bonus if you have 2 trucks at this venue.
One time for per truck or
No,
one?
no, I
Just
think it's
one-time
one.
bonus
I
for
see.
having the trucks there. Nope.
What's that? That's
Here we
something.
go. Rain delay. Instead of rolling, set the die to 1. This venue may be re-rolled.
Wow.
So
Okay.
the sporting event had a rain delay.
All right. Well, Jordan, I think it's
still
your turn to
have-
roll.
We still have Tornado Alley. So we've got a 2 for running at the Expo truck for 3. The concert's paying out 6. And the gaming con pays out 2.
Nice.
Apparently people got tired of Tornado Alley. Yo, Kiwi Rob, what's up? Good to see you again.
This was a rough turn.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and close the betting now that we're in the last 2 rounds here. Oh, I forgot to
We need a place.
read my card last time, so I'm going to do that while we're thinking about placements. Wheatgrass is always greener. That was my. So I think I'm like hipster food sayings. I think is my theme.
Jordan the
Perfect
hipster
time.
confirmed.
Man, what cards do I even have available here? All right. I'm ready to go.
What turn is this? 3?
This is 4, so there's one more round after this. So get your trucks picked. Think about your cards. While Danley's thinking, I'm gonna read off the 2 cards that we didn't play with. So I have For Whom the Pork Belly Tolls and Calum with Kindness.
I have The Adventures of Winnie and the Poutine and Hogan's Euros.
Nice. I like it.
All right, I'm also gonna pick.
Oh yeah, and we had 2 Pacos. That was pretty good. This is a tough one.
This is a
All the
very-
rolls kind of suck.
This is a
So
very
the cards are
tough one.
going to come into it a lot in this round, I think.
This is a Dan.
This is Dan
Dan
first.
Oh,
So
I'm
let's
first, alright.
reveal
And go.
10 and 12.
8 and 12.
8 and 20.
Yeah, I'm so shocked that there are all these 8s coming out. All right. Making those big plays. Bum, 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 ba-da, ba-dum. I have sashimi rolling stuck in my head now. Choices.
Choices.
What cards do people want to use on this round, and what ones do they want to save for the final round? The final countdown. Ba-da-da-da-da.
This is a hard decision to make,
Yeah.
especially because you're thinking about the last round too. How
Yeah.
many points do you have, Jordan?
I have 36.
36.
So I'm only 6 ahead of you, so this round could change everything. Like,
Hey Sam,
Only
we should,
6.
work together.
Yeah.
what?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Exactly.
I got you.
Uh-huh.
I got you.
What he's saying is he doesn't want to have to play his good card, so he wants you to play your good
That
cards.
is actually what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's what both of you are saying to each other.
really hard. All right,
All right, cards are picked.
cards are picked.
How many cards is everyone playing?
2.
3.
1.
How many do you have left?
I have 3 left for the final
Alright, cool.
round.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Taking
go.
a risk here. All right, Dan,
All right,
you're
I'm
first up.
I'm going to do the smart thing and play another truck.
Great. I'm going to do the smart thing and shut down that entire venue.
Rough.
This venue is not in business today, thanks to the PBR and J.
Ouch.
I'm gonna
Mine was
get
stuck in the middle of Aegis.
Stuck in the middle of you is that's so good.
I'm gonna get my Sailor Moon pies on, and place another truck
Yeah.
at the concert venue.
I knew you were both going to go for it, but I didn't want to sacrifice another card just to bait both of you.
Okay.
It was not worth it.
All right, well, my last turn, I'm going to re-roll this guy.
Yep. Taking those big plays. 17. All right, Sam, you got 2 cards. You got
But
2
remember,
cards.
we're working together.
I'm out, so I'm like, we're splitting whatever this is. you could re-roll
You can
this.
monopolize concert.
You could also just re-roll the gaming card.
Remember, this is a 50-50 chance.
It's a 50-50 chance that you win the game if he does nothing.
We'll play. How many cards?
I have no.
He has
we're-
3 cards at the end next
Yes, but
next
we're
turn.
both out for this
But
round.
remember that he's going to be
Well,
immediately.
you have 2 cards
Okay.
too.
I'm re-rolling this one.
Oh, okay. There you go.
I guess he hopefully puts us all in the running, unless he screws me again.
11.
An
Ooh,
11.
That's pretty good.
All right,
5 and
are you
5.
gonna remove me?
Oh.
You're moving your truck to there. Nice. The Sam plays.
Are you
Sam
sure?
at every
Are you
venue.
sure?
That's definitely the play.
You could still take more out of Jordan, and it's everything's safe.
His EV is much higher if he does this though.
Yeah, it's much higher.
Much higher.
I guess
I-
we'll both have a running
I
chance.
don't think I can. If you get this and I play this, I might be competitive with Jordan, but I'll have no chance catching you.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I place this,
Then
Jordan doesn't get a ton. Like it's all about the luck of the draw against Jordan.
Actually, I just realized this didn't come up last time, but reading this, what you're doing is even potentially better for you because you flip the trucks before payouts. So if one of you gets the flip and the other one doesn't, that person gets the whole venue payout.
Is that how it works?
Oh
Before
shit!
payouts, each owner
Oh,
flips their truck,
shit.
and if they fail, the truck gets shut down. So one of you could get 17. So Sam definitely needs to do that.
Oh shit!
Like he needs to like that. That's just an obvious
So
play.
this is just the winning move.
This could potentially win the whole game.
It's up to you.
All right. No, well, I'm doing it. All right.
Do it for the plays.
So we got nothing on the twofer. Concert, we're gonna pay
Rip
out.
sashimi rolling.
Yeah.
Shimmy Rollins gone.
Here, I'll give you a 2 for a 5 if you got it.
Okay. Well. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Give me the 3 back. Okay. And then we got
Practicing your flips.
Practicing the flips.
We got 5.
Well, you gotta
each.
flip the truck that's actually at the venue.
I will.
Okay. So.
Sorry, these are all paid out.
Oh wait.
I'm clearing them so they don't get confused with the flips.
All right.
I accidentally gave you my truck.
Sure. So. I think what we should do.
Who flips first? Would it be?
I think we need to both flip at the same
Simul-flip.
time.
Yeah.
Wait.
And I think tails should be the only thing that wins.
You can agree to that if you want.
I mean, I'm gonna choose tails. Are you gonna choose tails?
I'm gonna choose
all
tails.
right.
I'm gonna
So simul flips right here.
All right. 3.
Oh,
I'm watching.
what happens if it falls off the table? Still valid?
Yes. Yes.
As long as it
As
gets
it
to the
lands.
height.
As it lands.
Yes, sure.
All right.
As it lands.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, they're both heads! They're both heads! Nobody gets the 17.
Damn it.
Actually, that's fine. That's probably like the most exciting.
That's 1. That's 2 over there. I'm just proof on camera. No one has touched these. That was a double heads.
Boo.
All right.
That was incredible.
All right.
Boo. All right, we're still working together on this.
Moving into round
We
5.
just need to put Jordan.
Hold on. We got
first.
score update. Score update.
I have 44.
Yeah, I'm way behind.
Well, you didn't get anything that
44?
round because that Tornado Alley, man, that's crazy.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me turn that
Woo!
out. So I have 37. So I'm still 5.
And you're at 30. So it's
buddy.
with a good round, it's possible, but Sam's the one who's in position.
To be fair, that move did not hurt you at all.
It's true.
Fine. But you could have hurt him more, and we would have been closer.
Okay, so if we'd split 11 3 ways, we would have each gotten 3 instead of each getting. You would have gotten 6, and I would have gotten 5. So you would have had 3 more, and I would have had 2
You would have
less.
gotten 4.
Not 2
No,
less. could
11
be-
3 ways.
That 2 less would have been much easier.
11.
Sorry, I wasn't counting the concert. I was just counting the difference.
No, 11 by 3.
Is 3 each.
3 each. Yeah.
Right. So
So
instead of getting 5, I would have gotten 3.
Yes.
So you would have gotten 1 more than you actually got, and I would have gotten 2 less. So it would have been a 3-point swing, and I think I would still be ahead.
Yeah, you
But-
definitely should be ahead.
But it would be closer.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
So I think swinging for
You
the
had
fences-
to risk it for the biscuit. We'll just put it that way.
Tornado Alley's just
That
too
should be
fun.
Alright.
hard. Risk it for the biscuit.
All right, new special. In the clear, when executing an action, you may pay $2 to move your truck away from this venue. Whoa.
What does that mean? You
It
can
means
move it to any other
when,
space?
when you're playing a card, you can pay 2 of the points you already have to move your truck to any other venue
I see.
from that one, and only that one.
Pretty powerful.
A lot of heat.
We also have word of mouth. During payouts, add all remainders to the die roll at this venue. What?
What does that mean?
So anything that gets discarded when we're dividing up the other 3 venues gets added to this one before we divide it up.
Discarded.
Right, so if we're splitting 11 2 ways, the remainder is 1. So that 1 gets added to so the Food Truck Expo just became very, very valuable, potentially, depending on how things get divided.
Okay. Yeah.
Whoo, chat.
All right.
It's like a chump change, though, against Jordan's 44.
Maybe. I mean,
Ooh.
whoa! An 8 right off the bat for the Food Truck Expo. A 7 for the concert.
These are high rolls. This
6.
is all we need.
5. Okay. And 2. A 19
Oh!
on Tornado Alley.
That's a risk it for everything.
Wow. Just wow. Wow. Yo, Ray Burgundy. We have the designer of the game in chat, everyone.
What?
Huge welcome. Thank you, Adam, for coming by, checking out the stream. We're having a lot of fun playing right now.
You missed our double Tornado Alley 17 flip.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
0 points.
For 0
Yeah.
points.
In 2 rounds ago, I flipped solo on Tornado Alley and got 12 points. And the very next round, they both went for it and
Excuse
they both
me, he
failed.
rigged the flip.
I didn't rig the flip. I let chat choose my call.
Mark rigged the flip.
Okay, yeah. Mark rigged it. That's fair. I'm playing all 3 of my cards.
Well, I think all of us are going to be playing
Yeah.
the rest of our cards
The
here.
question is, what do?
Oh, hey Ray, while you're there, while Jordan's deciding, we did have a question. So, in the book, it says if you want to play a take that game, you should remove, or sorry, if you don't want to play a take that game, you should remove promote a venue or trigger a venue payout. We thought that was backwards, so we removed those two to make the game more take that.
Yeah, it seemed to us that shutting down venues and trucks was more take,
take
that than promoting a venue and triggering venue payouts. We weren't sure if we were just wrong because we didn't think through the strategy on that, or if the rulebook was backwards / just confusing us.
I do think triggering payouts like really does.
Yeah, if you time it
Potentially,
right,
yeah.
it can be really crazy. Absolutely. Like an early payout on a big roll that no one's gotten to yet.
All right. My decision's made.
Come on, Jordan.
Tough. Screw it. I'm going with the same thing I've picked almost every round so far.
Great.
12 and 20.
8 and 20.
10 and 20.
All right. Let's lay them out.
Wait, he said 10 and 20. Oh, 10 and 12.
10 and
Sorry,
12.
10 and 12. My bad.
He said it, but he didn't mean it.
Nope.
You
All right.
said it and forget it.
I also think I'm first.
I believe so.
We're all playing all the cards, obviously, because it is the final round. Though some of us may try and bank them for monies. I think the first thing I'm going to do is re-roll the sporting event. And I would not like to pay 2 to move away from that venue. Shot through the tart with creme brulee. You give love a flambe. That's my favorite card in the whole game. By the way, that's amazing, Adam.
I'm going to play Sabrina the Filleted Fish to place another truck in Tornado Alley.
He's just going for it. I
Going
love
for
it.
the Tornado Alley.
I love
The
it.
chances. You have double the chances now.
I love it. Let's see. If we all get it and split it 3 ways, will that be enough? How much do
might
you
be.
have right now?
Well, I think I'm 7 behind you.
So I have 40. I have
37.
44.
Yeah, I'm 7 behind.
So this is a dangerous margin. That
Alright.
Tornado Alley makes everything uncertain, though.
You got to play.
I'm thinking.
You got 2 cards. 50-50 shot.
I'm moving my truck to here. Wait, will that work?
I mean,
Because then you'll get 11.
it's you betting everything on the 19.
Yeah, I'm betting everything on the 19.
By the way, for the record, I don't know if this changes what you want to do. You could move this truck and then pay 2 to also move that truck.
I will not do that.
Okay. Just pointing it out because we
Yes.
just got that out there.
Yes.
All right, Jordan.
I'm going to shut down Sam's truck at the Food Truck Expo. With piled high polenta.
Well,
Oh, wait, I didn't read my card.
Are you going to place another truck,
Hakuna
Sam?
Frittata.
on
What a
this
wonderful
season
thing.
finale of The Walking Bread, we're going to shut down the sporting event.
Hey,
Oh,
hey.
there goes the dice. All right.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
Wait, is it gone forever?
I think it fell into the thing.
Wait, what? Seriously?
No. Well,
What have you done, Sam?
I think it fell into the container.
What container?
This
Oh, the big box.
You gotta hit the technical
All right.
difficulty
Well,
button.
go ahead and do yours while Sam is digging for dice. Hashtag digging for dice. This is gonna be an intense finale, y'all. Sorry, I'm gonna do this so that you all can see how many trucks are lining up for Tornado
Okay, so
Alley.
how many points do you have?
I have 44. He's 7 behind me. He has 37.
37.
And you have 30.
I have 30.
So you need to make up 14 on me. Or, well, you need to make 14 on me, and you need to make up 7 on Sam.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just take 2.
Are you're shutting down Oh.
No, I'm just gonna take the 2.
I thought you were going to shut down.
If I shut down this, then Sam and I will tie, and then you win.
That's right. Do you have any cards left, Sam?
I don't have cards left.
You're the only one who has cards left,
Oh, man. I mean,
and we had to take the risk here.
okay, so that puts you at 32, which puts you 12 behind me. But you're going to get that 7, unless, depending on what happens here. So that puts you 5 behind me, right?
Yes.
And,
We should put a score on here that's like Jordan's last turn,
yeah.
which will always be like 30 minutes.
Okay. I think. I mean, this is all going to come down to Tornado Alley, but I think what I.
That makes it fun.
Yeah.
Give him a chance.
Actually, no one's getting any points other than Tornado Alley. So. And I can't get 19 ahead of anyone. So I feel like the thing that is in my best odds is to, instead of placing a truck at the Food Truck Expo for a guaranteed 8, is to just muck up the Tornado Alley more in the hopes that I get in on the division. Because if this gets divided even in half, it's down to 9 each, right? So like, and I'm only 7 ahead of Sam. So as long as one of mine flips heads up, I win, I think. So I'm just gonna go for it. Like maybe there's a math version where Sam gets 2 and I get 1, but I think I just need as many flips as I can. So Peachy Quinoa, Peachy Quinoa,
Sure.
I like it. We're going double flip at the Tornado Alley. I feel like Sam and I should flip 1 each, and then we should all flip the
So I get
the
the
last
7.
one.
I'll get the 7.
Yeah,
first.
so pay him 7. Does that put you ahead of Sam going into
No,
this?
we're tied.
We're now tied.
Sam and I.
Oh,
are
because
tied.
you sold a card as well. Okay, so Sam and I have 2 trucks.
We're flipping tails.
Dan has 1 truck. We're flipping tails all day because that's the thing. I'm gonna actually switch us over though.
I'm flipping heads.
Nope.
No, it's tails. Always tails.
No, no.
That's how this game
That's
works.
the meta. But you're not flipping right now. We're flipping first so that you get to wait in suspense when we all flip the last.
All right, sure.
3, 2, 1, flip.
That
We
was-
both got tails.
That was also not high enough, sir.
Okay. I was gonna let it stand, but he's the arbiter. It's up to you
Fine,
guys.
it had enough flips.
It did have good flips. So that's 2 for sure getting paid out at Tornado Alley.
Oh, so only tails, right? 3, 2, 1.
Tails! Where did yours
mine's
land?
literally on the edge.
All right,
Yeah, you-
reflip. Reflip on the edge. Sam got heads.
Wow.
Tails!
But it doesn't matter.
But it does not matter.
But Sam and I tie.
So,
There is no last place.
That's true.
yeah, we divide 19 4 ways, which is what, 4 each?
4.
So I get 8, you each get 4. And that brings.
Yes, Jordan, you win.
Jordan rigged it.
52.
Jordan rigged it.
But we tied.
Tornado
we're
Alley!
not losers.
We're not losers.
We're not losers. We tied.
We're tires.
And we get to pay out everyone who bet on me,
Which is no one.
which is
I don't think anyone plays bets.
Maverick Mark.
Mark betrayed.
Maverick Mark started my rally when I wasn't even winning, and I took a bet on Tornado Alley. And Tornado Alley won me the game. So thank you, Mark.
Rigged.
You deserve those tilts. You
No,
earned
you don't.
every
You
single
rigged
one
them.
of them.
You rigged them.
Amazing. All right, so let's go into our post-game review
Got
stuff.
43 points. How
All
many
right.
points? You got 43, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was intense. That's 7,
Wait, no.
bringing you back up
That
with
did help. That
Sam.
did really help.
No, I only have 41 for some reason.
Oh, yeah!
Rigged.
There is a
Alright.
definitive loser.
Oh, we scored
Oh,
the game.
Sam loses. Okay.
Now we're done scoring the game.
10,
All right.
20, 40. No,
So-
I'm 43. Wait, what?
Oh.
Yeah, where you at?
I only got, so I was at 7, and then so I'm 41.
Yeah.
Because I only got 4 from
okay.
this.
Didn't you sell a card that round though?
I did. I sold
Or
a card.
or no, you sold a card. You
yeah.
played yours. Okay. So yeah, that would do it.
Alright.
Wow.
Look and feel.
Congratulations, you're not last.
Wow, I'm not last.
Yeah. All right, look and feel. I mean, I think everything is pretty standard. You have, chipboard tokens.
Was this the first time
and,
you played this game?
Sam
we
and I have
played
played it before.
Oh, okay.
Standard cards, but everything is cute. I really like the design of the trucks. So I'd give this probably a 3 for look and feel. Maybe a 2, somewhere between 2 and 3. There's nothing bad about it, but it's not like wowing me.
Out of what?
Out of 5.
5.
Everything's a scale of 5. Sorry.
And
I'm
five,
giv-
5 is the best, whereas
Yes.
5 is the
see.
best.
Yep. 5 is.
I'm
the
giving it a 4 for the puns.
best. Okay. That's if we're counting puns in look and feel, then my score goes up.
Okay, I mean, there's no other place.
That's true. Okay.
I do like the strategy around it. I think it's very interesting.
There are other categories.
How many more?
Yeah, this is just look and feel.
is
How
just
many
look and
players can play this game?
6.
6.
6.
Yeah.
I think I would give this game a 4 due to the fact that if there were more players, there would be more.
Just look and feel.
Just look and
feel.
feel.
look and
Yeah,
feel?
we're doing it by categories.
Yeah. Categories.
Oh, all
It's
right.
ruining our splits.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry. So we're just talking about look and feel, which is like
My bad.
the graphics.
I'm new here, guys.
Yeah, he's new.
Please be
He's
nice.
new.
Please be nice.
Throw things at him.
Look and feel, I like it. I agree with the cutesiness. Some of the puns are over my head.
Yeah.
Visual accessibility.
But no, I think I like it overall. I think it's a pretty good feel. I think I give it like a strong 3, 4.
Yeah.
4. I'll give it
Yeah.
4.
Cool. That's cool.
I'm definitely a strong 3, counting the puns as like
Yes.
part of the art because they have no effect on the game.
I do like the
So,
typography.
Yep. It's super
Done
fun.
well.
Okay, next one. Visual accessibility. I give it a 5. I mean, everything doesn't rely heavily on color. You have unique designs for the trucks. You use the numbers and the die shapes for indicating the venues.
Yep.
And
Even the daily specials have the die
Yeah.
on them.
I mean, I could maybe wish that the denomination.
Ooh, the puns were crowdsourced by the Kickstarter backers.
Nice. That's
really
awesome.
Yep.
You're not even as good as Kickstarter
Yeah.
backers.
I'm not.
My,
They're the backbone of
Yeah.
indie games
My
like
minor
this.
nit is that I wish that all the denominations were different sizes, but there are 3 different sizes for the coins, so it's pretty spread out, and it's not really difficult to tell them apart. So I'm still 5.
Cool. I'm 5.
Yeah, I'm 5. I mean, I think this was done well. The visual accessibility was definitely on point.
Oh, we just missed the split.
All right, learning. So this is everything about learning the game, the learning resources, rule book, just how easy was it to pick up and play the game. Since you're the one who played it for the first time tonight, I'm going to cede this to you, and then we can add our thoughts.
I think definitely the first turn defined a lot what the game should be, and I could foresee a lot of planning and colluding that could happen as you keep playing the game. Could get pretty competitive, so I think it's a pretty simplistic game to learn after the first turn. So I give that a 4, because there's definitely things that you don't realize until you play the full first turn. So you can make mistakes easily the first turn.
That's fair. Sam?
Definitely a 4. Not many games tell you how to try to adjust for take that and not, regardless of whether that was the specific way we should have done this. I feel like that does contribute a lot to the game. And honestly, any game that Jordan can explain in under the split value, that's easy.
It's true. I think I'm going to go so far as to boldly say that Steve could explain this game at the split value. Not under, but at which I think is a pretty aggressive stance to take.
That's good.
So, yeah, I'm also a 4. Super easy to learn.
Cool. And
Complexity. So, just how much is there to keep track of in terms of game state, player state, different things on the board that you're tracking? Like, how complex is the game? Not necessarily talking about strategy. And this is more of an objective feel because some people like low complexity, some people like high complexity. A low score isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just means that there's not a lot of things that you have to keep track of.
Given that, I think there was a part of me that was trying to keep track of what cards you guys played. There's definitely a meta that you could do there.
Totally.
But as a casual gamer, you don't really need to worry about that. With the added in of variability due to card flipping,
The daily specials.
I think that makes it more fun for casuals in general. But you can easily get very meta if you really need to. So scoring complexity, it's easy to understand, and you don't have to go further if you don't want to. I give it a 5.
Sorry. In this case, a lower number means less complex
I see.
because it's not about good or bad.
Then I'll give it a 1.
Okay.
All right.
I think it's a 2. Almost everything that you need to know is right in front of you at any time. The only complexity in terms of tracking other players is, as you said, like if you want to think about the cards and what's been played and what might be played. But otherwise, it's very straightforward. So I'd give it a 2 for complexity.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think, in the grand scheme of things, it would be a 2 based on this game. I think it's a 3 based on, I think I know what happens when it gets to 4 and 5. And that tracking cards becomes much harder. I knew very early on in this game that we had all played our doubles. And so, I could be more liberal with what I expect the EV of a truck shutdown to be and things like that.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And then knowing certain cards are out of the had we come back and played and it was just the random 2 and it was random 2 per person and it wasn't random 2 for everyone, that ups the complexity. So I'm gonna go with 3.
Okay, cool. Strategic depth. So this is just talking about how much depth and breadth do you think there is in the choices that you have and the different strategies that you can take to win the game?
I think there was a lot of strategy, but it was hard for the first time playing. It was hard to plan ahead to other turns, not knowing and not remembering how many cards there are per type of card, what to do future times. I think there was things
So that adds more
depth to it, but it is difficult to decide on a particular strategy sometimes, especially because there is some randomness to the dice rolls as well.
Sounds like you're leaning towards a higher depth.
It's a pretty higher depth, whether or not you choose it to be. I give it a 4 because you could choose to be very strategic, or you just choose to play the game.
Right. Okay. I think for me, just based on how we, who are regulars on the show, have calibrated past games, I would give this a 3. I think that there is a decent number of choices that you have to make, and there are ways to win via trying to help yourself versus hurting others, and so there's a little bit of strategy variance, but it's not there are games that we've had that have more strategic depth. Again, this is objective and not really a good bad, so I'd give it a 3.
Yeah, I'm also in 3. I think mainly because of the heavy RNG in the game. I think if there were a mechanic where you could buy cards off a menu and that so you could re-roll at any time depending on how much you wanted to give up.
If these were prices almost.
Yeah. In that scenario, I could see it being a lot more complex, but we're really at the whim of die here. And I think if we didn't have Tornado Alley plus this, that really would have changed how the gameplay would have turned out.
I think it's fine though. I think the randomness due to the dice actually adds to the depth due to the fact that you're trying to screw other players over.
Well, let me use the SAM command in chat.
At the very least, I would agree that the RNG that exists because of the dice is at least somewhat.
It says I prefer strategy over luck.
It's at least somewhat
And
predictable
some random crap about Twitch
because you get to see how the dice land before you make decisions. So it's more of a variability in scenario than an RNG. But I definitely see what Sam is saying.
I see.
Cool.
All right.
Entertainment. Excitement.
Yeah, so how excited are you to play this game again. The way we usually calibrate this is like a 5 is like, I want to play this right now. I want to maybe even get this game, or if someone has it, I'm going to fight for it. A 4 is like, I might suggest it at a game night, and if other people suggest it, I'm just going to say yes most of the time. A 3 is, I might not advocate to pull it off the shelf, but I don't have any problems playing again. A 2 is like maybe, and a 1 is like, I probably don't want to play this again. What are you feeling?
I mean, it's not necessarily my cup of tea when I'm playing this kind of game.
And that's totally fair.
And I actually did enjoy it, but to like pull it off the shelf and like, or like advocate to play this game, it's not something that's in my forethought. I would give it a 3.
Okay, I'm a 3 as well. I found that where this game really worked is when we wanted to play a quick game. It's a small box, so it travels well. We've played it at conventions when we're like waiting for some other people to finish an ongoing game, and we have like 2 or 3 people. We'd play like a quick game of this type of thing. I've never not enjoyed this game, but I don't think it like makes my list of games that I'm always gonna try and pull off the shelf. But I'd give it a very solid 3.
Yeah, I'm in the 3 boat. It's good.
Yeah. I also think just like
That's it.
I like opening it solely, like not solely, but especially because of the puns. The
Puns are
puns
great.
just make me happy because I am all about puns.
Is a punny guy, that Jordan.
Funny
Yeah.
guy.
Also, I totally like Sam's idea of buying cards, and I think that Adam's next game should be Truck Off Legacy, where you play around and then you keep your money from the last game and use it to buy the cards that go into your hand the next game, so you like can't buy the really valuable, powerful cards
Why don't we just
if you don't want to spend as much money.
alter the game where any card that you discard, you can buy back for double the price.
I mean, the entire idea of being able to buy cards does introduce a very interesting like twist.
Yeah, I just like the idea of like basically saying that in a campaign mode, your next game is investing your winnings from the previous game.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think that's actually like a really sick mechanic.
The only thing that I think would make it so that you'd have to do more game design than just simply do it with what we have here and that what I've outlined is that you'd have to figure out how to balance it such that there's not a runaway leader problem over the course of a campaign. Like, if someone just has so much money that they can bankroll all the best cards every time and just get ahead after 2 or 3 games, that could be bad.
Well, then you
but
can, that's what
that's
like,
a challenge. That's a challenge for Adam as a game
that could be
designer.
like a limiter. Like you can only buy back a card once before it's completely out of the stack or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Exiled.
Something like
Magic.
that. Awesome. So,
All right, Jordan. What do we have next week?
yeah, next week is a very, 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 very extra special week for us because we are going to be doing a stream not on a Wednesday for the first time since March when we did our stream anniversary. So we're actually going to be streaming on Tuesday, same time, 7 p.m. Pacific, and we're going to be featuring a game called Fickle, which is based on the art of Amy Brown. Did I say that right? Yeah,
I think so.
She's a really well-known artist for our generation for fairy artwork. Really, really beautiful art, and they are going to be featuring the game out of the Backer Kit office as in partnership with Backer Kit's monthly game nights, where a bunch of designers bring in prototypes and newly published games and show them off. Fickle is on Kickstarter now, and it will be on Kickstarter next week. So we're very excited to be able to go in and take on the challenge of producing a stream at the Backer Kit office and work with the fine folks there and at Bard Games, who's making Fickle. So make sure to tune in on Tuesday instead of Wednesday.
But you can
that.
tune in here
Yes,
on this
it
channel.
will be right here, twitch.tv/boardgames.
And that also means we're not having a Wednesday stream.
Correct, because that would be crazy.
2 streams,
Yes.
2 nights.
Pretty much. Maybe we'll just make Sam do IRL streams from E3
Yeah, let's
instead.
do it.
But yeah, that's what's going on next week. The week after that, oh my God, what are we doing the week after that? That's the 19th, right? Yes, the week after that, we're doing another game that's on Kickstarter called The Refuge: Terror from the Deep. It is a game that can be both co-op and competitive, but it is a game where you're all underwater divers with different specialties, and you're trying to fight your way up from the depths to the submarine that you can escape on the surface, while there is a gigantic kraken with tentacles that move around the board, and you have to move up and get past them or fight your way through them, and then eventually get past the kraken. And there's like a deck of cards that indicate what the kraken does as you play through the game. And that we're actually going to have John from B&B Games, I think I got that right, is going to be coming into the office in person to show us The Refuge: Terror from the Deep. And the week after that, we're going to be playing another game on Kickstarter. This is just like a blockbuster month for us, which is called Empty Space Explorers. So that is a really cool space-themed game. Comes in a pretty compact setting, and we can't wait to show that off for you as well, so you can check that out. So it's going to be a pretty action-packed month, but remember, catch us next week on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific.
We forgot to do the thing that we told Jordan we would do last week. Anyways, catch you later, guys.
Bye.
See ya.
Yeah, it was more about
back.
the next week's
Wait,
time.
what?
We're back. So for those of you who are confused, we're working on we're working on refining a post show the way we do our pre-show, so that it makes
this
it
is the post
easier.
show.
Yeah. So welcome to the post show. We're working on trying to format the stream a little bit better so that we can cut it for VODs and YouTube very nicely. And so for those of you who hopefully will come back in the future, after we do our post-game review outros, we will cut quickly to our outro screen, and then we will come back to you all for the post show where we talk about what's coming up next and hang out with you for a little bit as we finish up here. But the first thing that I want to say is thank you, Danley, for joining us this evening.
Thank you for having me. It was fun.
It was a pleasure having you, and you did not lose to Sam, which is quite the achievement.
Next time you're going down.
Hey, if those flips had gone a different way,
That's why it's fun.
yeah.
I think I actually do enjoy some of the RNG. Like sometimes like strategic games, when someone knows what they're doing, they get ahead, and then it's not necessarily fun for the new person coming in. Having some RNG in the mix increases the interesting factor, which makes it fun. I think that's like a fun additive thing. If you want like a full-on strategic game, I mean like there's many different games that fit that cup of tea for you.
Yeah. The other thing I want to do in the post show before we call it a night is I've given each of us one of the decks that we didn't play with, and I don't want to read them all because that would take forever, but just flip through them and call out some of your favorite puns so that people can see some of the cool things that are in here. I have Bill and Ted's Bogus Jerky.
Where we're reading each
Deep
one.
in the heart of Texas toast.
Yeah, just read some of your favorites.
Seedlers of Catan.
Princess Mononoke.
That one was good.
That's
That one's good.
That's fantastic. The Brave Little Toaster Strudel.
Rib member the Alamo.
Buffalo X-Wings.
Forest Gumbo.
6-piece jalapeno shooter.
Brisket to ride.
Nice.
Yeah,
That one's
that one's
good.
good.
A Clockwork Orange Chicken. Yeah. I still maintain that my absolute favorite one was the shot through the heart, or shot through the tart, and I don't even remember it all. It was just so
Something,
beautiful.
something, something,
Oh,
flambe.
shot through the tart with creme brulee. You give love a flambe.
That one's pretty dope.
That was just
That one's
like,
really dope.
whoever wrote that, Adam, deserves extra props. Because a lot of these are, I like a lot of them, and but a lot of them are just like, there is a thing and you've replaced one of the words with a food or added one like reservoir hot dogs, and they're cute and they're fun. But this one took like a lot of talent to think through all of that and make it work. And that's kind of how I feel about,
Would have been funny if it was like a Reddit thread.
yeah. Princess Mononoke is another one where I'm just like, you had to be really clever to make that work. And think of the right food and the right movie and
Oh,
everything.
absolutely.
So, thank you, Adam, for joining us tonight. It was awesome to have you. We've been wanting to play this on stream since we unboxed it for the PAX Unplugged preview last year. So this was awesome to be able to finally bring it on stream. But yeah, I think that's all we got. Let's find someone to raid real quick,
That's what I was gonna.
unless you've already figured it
Yeah,
out.
I was gonna
Okay.
just pull it up here.
Yeah, I was trying to see if there's anybody.
A bit of a letdown. It makes me feel bad because I know they worked really hard.
Me, I don't know who that is.
I have an RP person that we could raid if we want. Oh wait, are they live or is that a rerun? This says live.
Who is it?
Okay. So my cousin runs a D&D stream, and usually they premiere reruns, but it says they're live right now, so I really hope it's not a VOD. It's I'm gonna just show you. It's Dice Priori. So I recently, a couple months ago, found out that they were starting this. They've done 46 episodes already of their D&D campaign, and he and his friends, and I think his wife also is sometimes on the show. He'll be in the bottom right when you all get over there. So we're gonna go send some love to Dice Priori. They're doing episode 46 of their D&D campaign, and we will see you all next week, Tuesday, right here at 7 p.m. for our Backer Kit Fickle feature. Bye.
Fickle feature, fickle feature, fickle feature, fickle
See you guys,
feature,
thank you.
fickle- Hey, we rated.
Rob's comment really tickled me. I'm sorry. Speaking the man stuck to a chair. It's never ended all.
So who are your like regulars usually? You two.
And then one of our other friends who also is not Twitch.
Yeah.